Hello, my name is Hannah Abrahams-Appiah, and quickly I'm sharing with you something about strong bonds. Strong bonds. How well do you know your spouse? Many of you are married to people that you love. You've been in a relationship for a period of time, but truthfully, how well do you know your spouse? Thinking about your relationship, who has the strongest pull? Who is the stronger partner? Who is the one who shares more? Who is the one who gives more? Who is the one who dictates the pace of your relationship? It's important for you to know that your spouse is a subject you must learn. We learn maths, English, science, languages. We put a lot of time into that learning subject. But how many of you have committed yourselves to learn about your spouse? Remember, I said your spouse is a subject you must learn. Interview him or her to know about their past, their present, and their future. It's very important for you to understand that by constant dialogue and regular interviews, you get to know more about that partner that you are going to spend the rest of your years with. Just like I said, subjects need to be invested in. Subjects need to be learned until we become very conversant with that subject and we are good at it. So what should you do? Interview your partner, learn about him or her. It's important to understand behaviors. There may be patterns in your relationship or in your partner's life that you may not be too used to. It's because that person has cultivated a habit which has become a behavior over time. Before you met that spouse, he or she had been trained in a particular way and was giving knowledge and information that has resulted in that behavior which you like or may not like. It could be as a result of their temperament, their personality, their education, parenting, social networks, or their friends. What did they watch in terms of the movies they watch, the music they listen to, the people that they talk to? Knowing the way a person behaves will give you understanding of that partner of yours. You'll be more empathetic, you'll be more tolerant, and you'll be able to relate better. It's important to understand your love language and speak it fluently. When that language becomes something that you can speak fluently, relating to your partner will be enjoyable, your relationship will be great, your relationship will be a blessing. Communication is vital for healthy relationships and building strong bonds. There's an L1 and L2, your primary lingua, primary mother tongue, and there's a secondary language. The one you were brought up with, the one you learned along the line, and the one you are now trying to learn. One language I'm still perfecting is French. I love saying bonjour, comment allez-vous? But I am not a French speaker. French has become an L3 in my case because my L1 is English, my L2 is my local language, but French has become an L3, a third language I'm picking up. Your partner's love language is an L1 or L2 for you, and you must be intentional. Understand the process of getting information. When you get that understanding, you will do well. There are different communication styles that you knew when you were growing up, either from your parents, either from your friends, your school. You'll find some of your partners are withdrawn, some are assertive, some are insecure, some are defensive. Was it because of their parents, their upbringing, their school? Was it because of trauma? Something happened to them that has made them the way they are. But knowledge will help you become an excellent resource person for your partner. How should you approach information? Number one, have a curious mind. Curious minds are those who ask why, when, what happened. Don't be just the accepting type of person because we have people who accept anything. Well, that's how he is. It's okay. Nope. It's very important to be curious because by being curious, you get more information. You get to know your partner better. You get to understand why he or she behaves in a particular way. Then your relationship can be better. We are building strong bonds and we are learning that there are different things we need to do to make our relationship better. Read the body language, facial expressions, hand gestures. When your partner is sulking, why is she sulking? When she goes into a mood or a mode, that is telling you that she's not herself, he's not himself. Why is he behaving that way? Actions. He walks very fast. He walks very slow, dragging his feet along the line, it is a message that is being sent. Partnership must be improved. Team building is critical for strong bonds. How are you building your team with your partner? You should do by what? Setting up goals, clear marriage goals, list your expectations, your roles and responsibilities, have benchmarks for your marriage. In the first 5 years, we should achieve A. Second 5 years, B. Third 5 years, C. With these benchmarks, you would find out that your relationship is growing. Conflict resolution methods. Have you documented it? How do you resolve conflicts in your marriage? What are the evaluation systems in place? How do you know your marriage is doing well? Do you assume it's doing well or you know it's doing well? How strong is your team? What are the different team building processes in place? What does followership and leadership look like in your marriage? Who is the leader? The male or the female? Some are following the male partner who is supposed to be the head, but you find out the female is a stronger person. Are you coerced to follow? Some are following because they must follow. The Bible says follow. Parents say follow. Society says follow. But they are following and they are not following. Followership, how does it go? Voluntarily or forced? Do you agree to follow because you are partners? How do you improve strong bonds? Initiate conversations, set goals together and smash them. Create scenarios and try to predict how each one will go. Undergo simulation exercises, predict the future behavior of your spouse, and identify weak links in your marriage. I see your marriage getting better as you put in these few tips and make sure that that relationship becomes something that is worth looking for. Once again, my name is Hannah. I've enjoyed coming your way. We've been sharing about strong bonds. It's a great time. Hit the like button if you like the video, share the video, and follow me on all social media handles, Hannah Abrahams-Appiah. Catch ya. Thank you.